Wow, it feels like it's only been seconds since I recorded a video like this. Oh, wait, it is. I'm currently nowhere near my computer by the time you watch this. I'm going to be in a completely different state, relaxing and taking a bit of a summer vacation. So, is this a daily practice for me? No, no, it's not. I'll still be doing some practice while I'm out there, but it won't be in this form. Uh, and it won't be up on YouTube. So I'm recording this just so that something is up all 3 days that I am away from the house. So with that being said, let's get right into our daily quiz here. So we got 12 words. Let's hit start on this. Okay, Zashi, we have magazine here. Zashi. We have Yomu. We have Atarashi. And then we have Omoshiroi. So, oh, I never noticed that they used the kanji for white in there. That makes sense. Yeah, shiroi. Okay, omoshiroi, atarashi, and yomu. So, yomu is to read, which makes sense with a magazine. Atarashi, that also makes sense. This means new. And most magazines are about new or current things, They are a good chronological way of looking at stuff. So next we have omoshiroi, which is a weird word to me because it means funny and interesting. So I find plenty of comedians funny, but not that interesting to me. To me, they're very different words, but omoshiroi can mean both of them. So new and to read. Good. So here we have yomu, atarashi, and omoshiroi. Cool. Konbini. We have kao. We have baito suru and benri on here. So this is a suru verb where they took noun and they were just suru onto it to make a verb, which you can do. You can do that with yaru as well, but you need to put o in between them. So here we have benri, which is a adjective. It's actually a not adjective if I recall correctly. So this means convenient. Baito suru means part-time job. And then kao is to buy. There's a different kao that means to own a pet, but the kanji is different on that one. So that's how you would tell them apart reading something. Now, in conversation, hopefully you'll be able to tell that they're not talking about buying a new pet and they're talking about owning a pet. But either way, so benri, convenient, which makes sense for a konbini. Zenbun konbini wa benri desu yo. So all convenience stores are convenient. And they are almost always a 24/7 thing, where if you miss the train home and you're like, well, screw it, I guess I'm out all night, and you take a nap on a park bench and you're like, I need fresh clothes in the morning, a lot of them sell clothes inside of them. It's crazy. So to work part-time and to buy. Wonderful. Okay. Koushu toire. So this is a public bathroom, as you can probably see from the screen and the word right there. We have sagasu. Okay, yep. Benri. We just had that. And iku. All right. So iku is probably one of the first verbs that you learn in most Japanese textbooks. It means to go. So to go to something. So in this case, natsu ni Nihon e ikimasu. So in spring, I will go to Japan. Okay, so this is to go. Benri, we just had it, is convenient, and sagasu is to look for. Awesome. I understand looking for a public toilet. And yes, it's convenient to have public toilets. Not really a thing in the States. We have rest areas, while you're driving down our aging infrastructure, you can pull over and use a rest area. Some of them are really, really nice, where it's basically like a park attached to a building that has toilets and like vending machines with, drinks and snacks to kind of keep you going on a longer drive. And a spot to get out, stretch your legs, and breathe in some air that's not inside of your car for a bit. But just walking around a city, this really isn't a thing. Typically, if you need to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom in whatever building you're in. And at least in the States, it's free. You don't generally pay to go use a toilet. All right, kuruma. Kuruma is car. Here we have what looks like a K car looking thing. Here we have hayai, osoi, and unten suru. Unten suru. So hayai was fast, osoi was slow, and unten suru is to drive. Boku no kuruma wa mainichi ni unten shimasu. I drive my car every day. Unfortunately, I don't like driving that much. I take that back. I like trips. I like driving for a trip and being like, look at that, look at that. One of my favorite memories was driving around most of the continental US when I was laid off from work, and I was still getting paid, but half pay, and I was like, well, I don't have many bills because I was still like living with my parents at the time. Let's go for a drive. And it was great. It was great. I got to see a whole lot of the country, and it's one of my favorite memories of all time. So here we have hayai, fast, usoi, slow, and unten suru. Good. To drive. Hayai, fast, usoi, slow, and unten suru to drive. All right, tori. Tori. So tori is bird. Tori is a torii gate. A gate into the spirit realm. So here we have
伝統的
dentoteki, which I'm forgetting. So I'm not feeling good about that.
古来
Korai, which I think I got pretty good.
くぐる
Kuguru. Okay. Kuguru. I'm actually forgetting basically everything but ancient here. To pass through, that makes sense. Because when you pass through a torii gate, you're entering the spirit realm. And you're always supposed to... now, I say supposed to. Do every single Japanese person follow this? No. Do most of them follow it? Probably not. But when you walk through a torii gate, you face in towards the temple. And so if you walk out of it, you turn away and walk backwards through it. You bow and you clap your hands. It's like that type of thing. And that's like respectful, blah, 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 right? Not everyone does that. But I had the kids when I took them on a trip. I chaperoned a trip. We did it when we passed through torii gates as a fun way of getting them like connected to what we were doing, And this is traditional. Okay. Traditional.
伝統的
Dentoteki. I need to add this in. I also hear teki in a lot of words. Rekishiteki is, well, shiteki. Rekish is history. Rekishiteki is historical. So something like teki is kind of adding that. So in this case, would
伝統的
would dento just be tradition, and teki's making it traditional? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I just happened onto something there. Ah, rakugaki. Rakugaki, which is graffiti here. That ga on there is the kanji to like write and whatnot. So that's kind of neat. So rakugaki is graffiti. Here we have
違法
iho, karufuru, and kaku. Kaku is one of the first verbs that I actually learned, and it's to write and whatnot. So let's go over there. To draw, paint, sketch. I like how I said write, but then I scribbled like drawing. My brain knew what it wanted to say, and my mouth just ignored it. Karufuru is colorful. And then I did not know this until this game.
違法
Iho is illegal. So Iho, there was a character in a show that I watched, and I can't remember what it was about, but this brought that memory back up. That their name was something Iho, Shin Iho, something like that. Oh god, this is like 20 years ago now, and they were just always breaking the law, and I didn't realize that it was just a pun character until this game, which is strangely a thing in Japan, is pun characters. It'd be like if you're watching Frasier and in walks the new character whose name is just like petty theft, and he's always stealing. It's like, okay. Crane game. We had this in the last video. Let's go through these real quick. I actually got Tanoshi wrong because I switched it over to fun and then didn't realize that I had accidentally pressed it a little bit too far. I was like, Tanoshi, fun, un, lucky, warui, bad. And then I hit the button and I got it wrong. I was like, what? What? And I was like, oh, I must have hit it too far. So let's go ahead and get these lined up. Warui is bad, un is luck, tanoshi is fun, and un is used all over the place, not to mean luck or fortune. It's meant to mean like, yup, yes. So, クレーンゲームは楽しい。楽しいじゃないよ。I don't find crane games all that fun, honestly. はい、とても悪いだよ。I think they're really bad, honestly. But maybe that's because I don't have any luck. Alright. Alright. Ue komi, hedge over here. We have iwa, shizen, and then kakureru, jeez, which I believe is to be hidden. Then we have garden and nature. So let's get garden and nature set up and to be hidden. So kakureru, 句の位置は植え込みで隠れます。隠れます。隠れます。There we go. Geesh. I keep changing that ku to a ke because my brain's like, that sounds better. The ninja was hidden in the hedge, via the hedge. 植え込みで隠れます。And it's eru on there, kakureru, eru. So eru and iru, you are, with very few exceptions, dropping the ru and changing it to mas. So garden down there, the way that I got to remember it was iwa niwa. Iwa is stone. Niwa down here you see is garden, so a stone garden. It just made it easier in my brain to be like, think about that thing, you know. Gomi, so trash. And here we have
捨てる
steru,
臭い
kusai,
分別する
bunbetsuru. So, bunbetsuru is to sort. Bunbetsuru. So, bunbetshimasu. Kusai is stanky. That gomi is stanky. And then we have steru, which is, yes, to throw away. I actually meant just to hit up on the controller, but either way. Kusai is stinky, and to sort / separate is bunbetsuru. So let's go ahead and listen to those one more time, because I don't use these regularly. I should be able to use throw away very regularly, because like every time I throw something away, I should be able to think,
捨てる
you know, steru, and which becomes stemasu. And if you, what is it? Steru. So to put something in the present progressive, and I might be getting this wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. You take the te form and you add iru to the end of it. So the te form is a directive. So like tabete, eat, mate, wait. You know, so chotto mate, wait a little. Matteru, waiting. Tabeteru, eating. So present progressive is the ing of a verb. So currently, benkyou suru is to study. Benkyou shimasu. So shimasu, we drop mas and it comes benkyou shite, study. Benkyou shite. Ima wa benkyou shiteru. I am currently studying. And I think that's where aishiteru comes from, the word for love. However, it never gets used basically, which is kind of silly. And I think that's like loving. I'm loving you. You know, I could be misremembering. It's been like 10 years since I did my studying on verbs and how to conjugate them and all that. I really need to go through, find a good thing that's for studying that and make a video out of it. All right, here we have bingo. Not only is our apples a star, they're also a wonderful fruit. So,
シャキシャキ
shakshaki. I forget what this is. I think it means crisp. And then we have
熟する
juksuru, which was to ripen. And then, of course,
果物
kudamono, which is fruit. So let's get, it was crisp. All right, crisp. And then to ripen. So let's listen to those again.
シャキシャキ
Shakshaki, crisp.
熟する
Juksuru, to ripen.
果物
Kudamono, fruit. Juksuru. All right, gotcha. Gachipon, iro, which was various, if you remember from earlier. Although that might be the first video I recorded today. This video should have an Anki video with it. I haven't checked to see how many words have procced, but there should be enough to make a video. We'll see.
集める
Atsumeru,
珍しい
Mizurashi. Okay, so we have various, we have rare and unusual, and to collect. So various, to collect, and rare / unusual down here. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't remember the bottom two. I remembered various, which was enough through process of elimination. The other two on there, because we have to collect, which is a verb, and we have rare and unusual, which is an adjective, and I could see that. All right, iso. Two onomatopoeias here. And then suaru, which I believe is to sit. Gura.
グラグラ
I don't
ギシギシ
remember these at all. Gishi, gura. I don't know these. So to sit, squeaky, wobbly. Huh. Okay. I'm vaguely remembering them, but because I think I remember talking about a drunk guy who was gura gura. Okay, sure. Duration 36 minutes. What? No, it's been 20 minutes. What are you talking about? 36. Now, this is a long video, Cosmo. Don't get me wrong, but 36, geesh. Anyways, hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again tomorrow for the next set of Japanese language study videos, however they may occur. But if not, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. I still hope to see you again here real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye.